Beautiful blessings to you, gift of creation. This is part 5 of You and I Are Multidimensional Beings of the More. The they beings do not want you to know to expand who you really are and why you came here to be and do. We are so much more as an eternal being of the more, cuddled in the divine ways and waves. The multidimensional nature of our soul is closely intertwined with our connection to the divine and the universal consciousness. As transcendent beings, our soul possesses a capacity to exist and interact with various levels of consciousness simultaneously. In the context of higher dimensions, our soul could be seen as a complex vibrational pattern, resonating with different frequencies that correspond to various aspects of our being. Each dimension represents a different facet of our soul, ranging from emotional, mental, to spiritual, and intuitive. I wanted to share with you about an important point. The they out there overload us with programming 24/7 if we let them. They will only teach very limited ways, like we have only our physical 5 senses: sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. Do we have more than 5 senses? As I hinted just a few seconds ago, we have at least 10 more to add to those 5. Some say we even have 21 senses. These are just ideas to power ponder upon. So we're just going to briefly look at the other 10 that many teach on. And many of you know these, but maybe in a little different light. So with this new math, I think 5 plus 10 is still 15. We live in a body. So the connected senses here: sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. These are basic and very important, but very limiting senses. What about the senses of the spirit and of the soul? The spirit is seen as connecting to the divine, using senses like faith, hope, and prayer, while the soul, the seat of the personality, uses inner senses like imagination and memory and reason and intuition to process experiences and emotions, bridging the physical and spiritual realms. You see, the body interacts with the physical world via our 5 physical senses. Some teach the soul is the command center, processing sensory input and directing the body and the spirit. The spirit connects to God and the spiritual realm, receiving divine guidance which flows into the soul each and every day. While physical senses perceive matter, spirit and soul senses are understood as ways or waves to perceive God, spiritualities, and the inner self, with the soul acting as a bridge between the material body and the spiritual dimension. So the concepts of spirit and soul senses refer to non-physical ways of perceiving reality, distinct from the 5 physical senses. Beautiful ones, we have the right and eternal responsibility to reprogram ourselves, to expand our divine connections and become more and more of who we truly are in the divine eternal ways. This is just a little taste of the more, beautiful souls. Yes and yes and yes, yes, there is so much more for you and I. Being in the higher ways expands these 10 other senses, let alone the first 5, the physical 5. Being powerfully your true self, knowing down deep who you are, why you're here, knowing your value and truths, and aligning fully with them is a holy wowzer. Having the divine self-worth and the inner interconnections of the more, and I will add the mystical more, is like a portal, doors to the much divine more. This is where you become more and more the true you, not the you the culture is programming you to be and do through all their tactics. One of the biggest ways Rev uses these 15 senses is deepening my 15 senses through my walk, my journey with the divine within me, and making the outer connections to the divine beyond each and every day. One powerful pondering truth is the world's love, which has strings attached and where conditions have to be met, is a lower form of vibrational energies. This is not divine love at all. Divine love cleanses us. Divine love, it expands us. Forever, divine love is playful in many ways where joy comes in. Yes, utter joy. Divine love for me is foundation for tranquility to be and flow in. These senses open us up to the more of being multidimensional beings. Yes. I've been told I'm an anomaly. Yes, I'm different. I'm weird. Yes, I deviate from the norm, but I am me and the divine more. I have been that way since I was little, and far back that I can remember being little Rev. We were not church-going folks, but my dad always said I was going to be a spiritual teacher someday. I have always gone against the flow when I saw energies that were not in what I call the higher ways. This expanded the divine love where I had to move more and more into the multidimensional waves and waves. Soul of the More, you are one incredible gift of creation. Yes, you are. Thank you for stopping by. Rev appreciates this very much. Until next time, beautiful, 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 beautiful blessings to you.